Oh, right, hello you. Welcome to Geekism. Apologies for the very slight delay on the start of the stream today. I had a bit of a bothersome baby boy, but he's finally gone down. All the people in the chat saying late in capital letters, quite frankly, fuck off. I'll start when I'm ready. Sometimes real life gets in the way, okay? But a bothersome little baby boy, but he's fast asleep now, so let's quickly leg it over and sort stuff out. Dark in here. I'm having the lights down. Do you know what? We're chilling. It's all good. You don't need to really see my face anyway, do you? How are we all doing, folks? I'll let everyone come in. Shut up, Hooli. Everyone come in, make sure they can hear me okay. Hey, Snalex. Hey, Jake. How's it going? 2 p.m. here, Prancing. That's cool. So that must be 8 p.m. here. So you must be mountain, I guess. 2 p.m. for, let me guess. Hi, John. Is Andrew asleep? Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, he's flat out here. You can have a little looky. You won't be able to see much, but there he is on the monitor. Oh, there he is. There he is. Look. Ah, look. Fast asleep. No idea that the whole internet's looking at him. The whole internet, you know what I mean? I'm just glad I haven't missed it. No, Anthony, you're here. Sunrise here in Australia. Nothing better than waking up. What's my snack of choice? Oh, my word. I don't know. I just like snacks, really. I tell you what I do like. Lime and coriander poppadoms. Walker's Sensations. They're fantastic, those. Had a couple of those yesterday. Just come from watching your little cameo on Chris Ramsey's Blackpool vid. Yeah, do you know what? I don't even know who Chris Ramsey is. Some guy came up and was like, I'm filming. I was like, all right, whatever. Turns out he's a bit of a big deal. Hashtag for Mumble. Oh, I know. Bless poor Mumble. There's nothing worse than losing a pet. My parents-in-law actually lost their puppy a couple of days ago as well. Hi, first time watching live. Glad to be here. You're very welcome, Maurice. Is Nicola at netball again? She is. Yes, she's just not long gone. She'll be back in about an hour. Well done for paying attention. 58 of you. 57 by my count, but yeah, that's fine. Hey, just subscribed for a week now. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the content. Just realised I can't test monorails or trains in Planet Coaster. No, unfortunately not. It's a bit of an issue that. We've mentioned it a few times that we need those back. Annoyingly so, we can't now. I prefer plain poppadoms. Just for curries, like actual poppadoms, just plain, yes. But these are little crisp. You buy them in a crisp bag, a Walker's bag, lime and coriander poppadoms. They're very, very, very nice. We need to go into Pinewood Hills. We're going to have a little bit of work on the Manor today, because Rubel still has the file. I don't get the file back from him until Thursday, when we're going to be recording a little look through of all the amazing stuff he's built. I've had a couple of little sneak peeks just where he's sort of checked with me that he's going in the right direction. I mean, obviously I've said to him, do whatever you want to do. It's all going to be good. But a couple of times he's just sort of messaged me and said, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? So I've got a little bit of an idea of where he's going with it, but there's really, it's going to be a big surprise for me as you guys. What would you like to come to Planet Coaster in 2018? Just content, really. Just some stuff. I would like to see some stuff. I know with Jurassic World, I've got a feeling this might go on a little bit on the back burner, but you know, couple of DLCs, I'll be happy. Hello from really Surrey, Scotland. Hello, Reese. I hope you're all safe up there. We had about 3 inches this morning, matron. It's all gone now, though. It came and went within 24 hours, which was pretty crazy. Don't eat curry, only poppadoms, because I can. You do that, Jack. You're an independent black woman. You don't need no man. Went on the big... Oh, sorry, somebody's been to Blackpool. Let's have a look. I went to the big one 5 times on Sunday. The Grand National was insane, and the Big Dipper overshot the station. Nice. Sounds like a good day at Blackpool. Yeah, the Grand National is crazy. 5 times on the big one. That's pretty impressive. Over here, we had about 7 inches. Good for you. I need to boast. DLC, I think, will come out next month. Well, that would kind of fit with the rest of the DLC, but who knows? Who knows? Today I got a 7.9 out of 10 for part of my exams. Well done, Bart. Awesome work, buddy. Hello from Flint, Michigan. Hey, welcome. Wish my laptop could support this game. Oh well, watching vids will do for now. Well, I'm glad I can help you play this game vicariously. Hey, the gaming gang, how's it going? I've had a nasty cough all day. I do apologise. 3 inches came and went her. Naughty. Get your light on. Oh, do I need the light on, really? All right, hold on. Actually see if once the bed's quite clear. Doesn't very often happen, that. Here it is. Go karts a go. Oops. The beast from the east, apparently so, yeah. 3 inches of beast. I'm a non-independent, weak, gay, white boy who needs a man. Well, never mind. 1 out of 6 ain't bad. There's about 2 foot of snow where I'm at, my word. So yeah, so this is how we left it at the end of the last episode. With the go-karts. At the end of the last episode, actually, we've been working on the manor a little bit, but all I did was plonk the manor down here. I've got it saved as a blueprint. So we'll throw it down and have a little looky at it. Let's bring this up. AC Gaming, I'm excited to see your park. Oh, well, good. Thank you. Okay, so here it is. This is what we've got so far. We're going to build it here. It won't go here. Out of interest, it's probably going to go about here, I reckon. We need to do some mega terrain work here because the terrain is funky as hell. But what I'm thinking of is that we edit this a little bit to make this an actual road. Okay, so we're going to bring this out. We're going to probably have a bit of a redo of all this. Bring this road down here and have it go off into the distance. And then have the car park on the other side of the road. And then this road can come up to here. That's kind of it. What DLC? Was there an announcement? Is there in Ready Text Video? No DLC. Calm down, Dave. It's all good. Can't take your medication. It's all okay, buddy. It's all okay. Calm down. We're all friends here. No announcement of DLC. I think people are just asking what I'd like to see. Why is it laggy? Shouldn't be laggy. Not losing any no drop frames on my end, so it must be your internet connection, I'm afraid. Hate to say it. Okay, there we go. Just arrived. What have I missed? Nothing really, Emperor. We've just been spending 10 minutes getting into the game, unfortunately. Have I seen Kingsman 2? I haven't, actually. I quite enjoyed the first one, though. I need to get around to seeing that. Okay, so there's the first one. A couple of bits of feedback we had off it. Let's actually bring up the video and see what people's feedback were, because some of them were really good points. Stuff that I'd like to have a look at doing in this episode. My channel. Let's click my channel, and then we'll click videos, and then we'll click Pinewood Hills there. I'm going to stop it though before it plays. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Oops. Now's the British stately home look. The only thing that's missing is chimneys. Owen Evans Music says that we need chimneys. I completely agree. I'd like to point out, by the way, in the top corner there, we've got a little bar working its way up. That's going to be the last chance we get to fill that bar today. Every single penny we take goes straight back into supporting the stream through paying for internet and other things like that. The target we're trying to hit, it says that I earn minimum wage by doing streaming. It's literally that simple. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll find the link at the top of the description there. Okay. Oops. Come on. I want to see. There we go. Does people walking through the gardens? Okay, so mainly gardens, which we won't do until it's in place. Stable door should be on the opposite wall around the corner, because they would park the cars up. We don't want the smell of horses greeting the guests as they arrive at dinner parties at night. That is an excellent point from Claire Joanne. Manor and overall, yours is great. It is so big. It is big, but then like it's not meant to be theme park scale. It's meant to be real scale. And to be fair, it's about 3.5 stories, which is what it probably should be. Isn't quite as good as the first one. It's still pretty good. Yeah, okay, that makes sense though. That's kind of usual, isn't it? Absolute poo. Oh my words. Jury's out then. My stupid dual monitors fighting between which one is going to do the sound. It's getting on my nerves. Oh no. Autumn Weaves. I hope you get it sorted. I take a lot of medication already, but is there anti-Planet Coaster anxiety meds I can take as well? What do I take? What's my anti-anxiety ones? Propranolol. That's a good one. You could make an area of the park around the manor with rides and stalls similar to Haunted Tales, but without the ride inside. Yeah, I think I want to keep it a little bit further away than that, if I'm totally honest with you. I do want to keep it a little bit separate, but we'll see. We'll see. Chimneys is definitely something I want to do. So today we're going to start with some chimneys. Now, there are some really great chimneys in the game. So let's have a look at them. Stable could be detached with a small covered walkway in between. It could be. I kind of like this though. I don't know what this would be for otherwise. Let me just have a look at some of these then. Okay. So chimney wise, that's pretty good. That's even better. That's probably the one we're going to go with. And then we also got like these as well that we could probably use. Here's a little cafe or coffee shop. Yeah. Didn't realise the entrances were generally off centre. Just the one I got the photo from that I realised I forgot to put in the video. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it just is for some reason. I just didn't think it was one of those things that they worried about, really. Excuse me, my phone's going off. Just check it's nothing. No, it's just all my mates. Twitch is less laggy than YouTube. Well, that's good to know. Head over there if it's something that's bothering you. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll have a fair old chimney stack on the main building. Let's have a look. Where would this be? Let's have it here. Oh my god, that was loud. Mr. Malova, happy birthday to Kel Bell. Happy birthday, Kel Bell. Did I miss that? Sorry. Thank you very much, Malova. It's very much appreciated. And of course, happy birthday to Kel Bell. I love when people have their birthdays on stream. Don't be afraid of putting in lots of chimneys. Yeah, most chimneys you have, the more fuel that can afford to burn, so it's a status thing to have lots of them. Do you know what? It's something I genuinely noticed. When somebody mentioned chimneys, I went back and had a look at some reference images, and oh my god, they love the chimneys. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little row of them here. Like that. Okay, and then I can do the top of these. Talon, buy some treats for Oreo. I will, thank you very much. That's very much appreciated, Talon. Oreo is nowhere to be seen tonight, actually. I think he's out and about, I guess. Having a little bit of a mischief night. So what, do these go on top then, do they, or what? They go like that? Oh, here we go. Right. So they kind of go like that, do they? Or do they just sit like that? I mean, that looks right, but they look quite low, don't they? I have them there. We'll have some more over here then, shall we? Yeah, let's do a couple here, because this would be the grand hall here. So imagine that's the side of the grand hall where there would be a fireplace. That would probably sit there. Very happy seeing the snow this morning, thinking I could get a day off school, but no. No. You get used to that, pal. You don't get days off for snow when you're in work. Unfortunately, I feel sorry for everyone who's had to go to work today. Okay, without chimneys, the house could be very cold indeed. The harder the house, the more chimneys it does need. Oh, did you mean to make that a little rhyme? It was lovely if you did. Okay, so we'll add some more later. So the idea here is, what I want to do is like a little courtyard here. So this back wall is going to come out a little, not as far as it does. So probably there, I think we'll do it. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, and we get a nice little area then that's sort of bricked off. And we'll go up to there. Okay, and then we'll copy one of you over. She says cheers. How lovely. Yeah, I do love people having birthdays on stream. It's great. I'm not even close there, look. Try that again. Am I off kilter here with the wall? Yeah, that's why. Okay, well, we can fix that. Oops. Are you going to block out some of the windows because of the UK window tax? UK window tax never existed. It's a myth, I'm afraid. There we go. So, actually, let's pull all of you forward a little bit. To there, yeah. Okay. And And then we'll put you in here. So go a little bit of a balcony. Nothing crazy. Just a cute little balcony here. There's no one here. I know most people are over on YouTube. Mr. Oov, is that? Or is it Mroov? Is it all one word? I guess we will never know unless you reply and tell me. I guess. I'll say I guess again. I guess. Right, let's copy you and you and you and you and you and you. To there. Shut the grid sign down and do it again. Yes. Like that. Good. Okay. And then we'll copy you over. It's one word. Move. Are we doing that? Yeah, that's good. Okay, good. I love that I got spotlighted by Sylv. At that point, it brightened my mood completely. Yeah, it was a great go-karts track. And yeah, I think Sylv thoroughly enjoyed doing a video on it, to be honest. We got some more stuff coming. Apologise for the lack of stuff on that channel. I was away a little bit, which is why I didn't do much on there. But then everyone's just had issues. Obviously, you know, the lady with a poor cat. Oh, hold on, wait a second. We forgot something important. How was Slimming World this week? My mother gets offended when I call it Chub Club. Chub Club, I love that. Hi, Mama Malova, by the way, if you're there. How'd you build this good? Just keep playing. Just keep playing. You'll get there. What was I going to say? £4 off this week. Yeah, good week. Happy with my progress this week. Slimming World status update coming soon. Yeah, there you go. It would be nice to have the Manor as a museum. Yeah, a lot of them do. They work what they call living museums, so they're opened up and they're all laid out like people are still living there. I'm always fascinated by the estates next to British parks. It's so cool, so different from every American park. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I guess they're just the ones that had land. You know, like it's not every park. It's just a fair chunk of them have are next to stately homes, Drayton Manor, Alton Towers. Both of those obviously being named after the place next to them. But yeah, it is a bit of a weird thing. Nice, let's make a nice little. It's been quite a closed off balcony, this, to be honest with you, but I'm okay with it. What I mean is, it wouldn't get much sunlight. John C, have you ever heard of Scrap Mechanic? You should try it. I have, yeah. It's one thing I've never really looked at, but I have heard of it. I think the roofing needs an edge to it because at the minute it looks too flat. Yes, I think you're right. I think it needs something here. We'll do that as well. Let's duplicate you and take you down. We'll use that. Don't know why I've started talking like I'm from Yorkshire, but I have. Okay. Shot you in there. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. Oh dear, I hope this isn't another go of that cold. Maybe you could have a separate wing of the manor with a covered bridge connecting to the main manor with a road underneath it leading to the stables. Oh, you're getting complicated now, buddy. Sounds good, though. We'll see how we get on. Hi, John T. What are you adding to the manor? Most of British parks are built in the grounds of old homes. Yes, they are. Not most, just a good few. Got a few. Thorpe Park isn't. Blackpool isn't. I think Chessington is. A lot of what's the word? Safari parks are. A lot of safari parks are thingy. What button do you press to take a screenshot in the game? 12, F12. Greenhouse seeing area in the garden. Yes, greenhouse is definitely something I want to do. So I actually quite like how that's worked out with that slightly fatter bit in the middle. I think we'll keep that. Just adjust it a little. Yeah. Okay. Door-wise, I'm not too sure door we're using. Doors. Because I think anything like that's a bit too grandiose. That one's too churchy. That one's too big. That one's too small. That one's just right. John, do you think you should find a way to get a billboard with Xander to fit in the park somewhere? Oh, that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Oh, that's kind of nice. These stucco ones are all a bit too over the top. No, it's just too much, isn't it? What about that one? It would more likely be something like that, but a bit bigger, to be honest with you. Yeah, something like one of these ones, actually, would probably fit better than the castle door. Something like that, maybe? I had a day off after flights were cancelled. By the way, I'm a pilot. Oh, well, cool. Day off because of the weather, I assume? I hope everyone's okay. You can name the mansion after Xander. Could do, but it's got to no. The mansion's got to be named Pinewood, doesn't it? Because that's the name of the park. Diaper ad. That could be good. I like that. Although we call them nappies over here. Okay, let's have a look at that. I think we're going to go for this one. And maybe make it look a little bit like a model one. 1700s tended to have flat roofs. Yeah, we do have flat roofs in here. Like I say, these are all based on reference images, so if I'm wrong, it's because they're wrong. Ringoland is a similar Manor cafe. Going to be usable or just scenery. I'm basing it on the fact that it's going to be just scenery for now. We may end up doing something with it, but I'm not too sure what just yet. Only because whenever I try and set up something that people just go and have a look at, it just doesn't work. Like here we've got the cinema here. Right, this is right in the middle of the park, and it's got a really high prestige ride in the middle of it, and it's look how many people want to go on it. Nobody. So yeah, that's the only issue I have with these sort of things. It makes it so difficult to do. Somebody had a really good idea on this. Let's just go back to this for a second. I know this is totally random, but I just want to go. I can't do it, can I? Because Rebel's got the park. Anything I change here isn't going to work. Remind me that I need to go back to that Lake Tours sign and fix something on it. 64 British Airways flights were cancelled today. If I accidentally overheard the news right, it may be completely wrong, though. That sounds like it could be. If you don't mind sharing, what is your full-time job? Just curious. I'm a support worker for adults with mental health issues. So I work closely with a group of 13 adults who suffer from various learning difficulties, autism, Asperger's, things like that, and I help them live as independently as they can. So it's my job to help them with bills, sort of personal hygiene, and looking after their living quarters, flats and houses, and then also help them access the community as best they can as well. You can add conservatory. Yes, we are going to do a conservatory on the back right here. In fact, that's what we're going to do today. That is the main thing I wanted to do today. There are some flower things. It's none of those. What's it called? Do I section people? No, I don't. I work with people who, to all intents and purposes, can live on their own, and I'm just there to kind of help get them on. We do have people who unfortunately do go on to be sectioned, and we also help rehabilitate people who have finished a series of sections. So, yeah, I don't actually do that myself, but yeah, I work closely with the people who do. What are the flower pots called? There's some really nice like flower things in the game, and I don't know what they're called now. Like that one there, planter. Is that the word, planter? Yes, there we go. They're the ones I'm looking for. Round planter. They will work really nicely there. And we'll also look at doing. Can I ask how fast your sub count grow? I'm looking to get about 5 a day. It varies. Obviously, at the moment, it's still very much tied to Planet Coaster. So if Planet Coaster has an update, I get a bit of a boost. But I average about 1,000 a month. About 1,000 subscribers a month at the moment is pretty much standard. Here we go. Right, we'll come back to that. Let's do a conservatory. I missed your idea. Sorry. Post it again. Planters, yeah, thank you. My brother has a really similar job to yours. He cares for younger people, around 20 to 40ish. Yeah, we don't really have an age restriction other than it being adults. So I work with a guy who's 21, and I work with a lady who's in her 60s. So yeah, it's all manner of ranges. Okay, so Conservatory. Were you lucky enough to get snow? Yeah, we got about 3 or 4 inches this morning. all gone already. It's pretty crazy, to be fair, how quickly it went. It really surprised me. Okay, wall pieces. I really want rough brick, I think. Rough brick. Oops. Let's bring that up so I can see it. Yeah, rough brick. Maybe a slightly lighter colour. Do they watch or know about your videos? They know I do it, yeah, but they don't. I don't believe any of them watch. A couple of my work colleagues will pop in from time to time, though. The Gaming Gang, I think this is needed for all the great videos you've made. Keep up the good work. Also, I was wondering if you might be putting some fireworks over the lake of the American area. Thanks. I'll make sure to donate another pound, sorry, on next Planet Coaster stream. That's very generous. You don't have to keep it going, but that's very kind. Thank you. Fireworks, probably something we will look at towards the end of the series. I'll be honest with you, I kind of burnt myself out with fireworks after Spectacularis. That really did me in, and I didn't really want to see another firework ever again after that, to be honest with you. But yeah, in the future, we probably may well look at doing some sort of fireworks show. I think it would be kind of ridiculous not to. Okay, let's break you off. Split from building. What's happening? Sven, what isn't happening, my friend? We are building a conservatory on the back of Pinewood Manor, which is going to be the manor house, on which the land, the park sits. I don't know what sort of language that was meant to be. Basically, the manor that owns the land, which the park sits on. It's going to be this, and it's going to have a lovely conservatory. We actually did a conservatory already, a really tiny one in my tiny haunted house. I don't even know if I saved it as a blueprint. Let's have a look if I did. It might give us a bit of an idea of what to do. Let's have a look. What would I have called it? House? Miniature haunted house. This was an age ago. We built this. Let's see how miniature it is compared to this thing. We built this for Halloween. I think this is the one thing I actually built using Halloween props. Ground level. Oh, look at me. Thank you, Past John T, for helping with the ground level sign. I assume it says that that's just sticking through there. Let's get rid of you to make sense. There we go. A little mini haunted house. Look at that. I was really quite happy about this. John T. Parkitect, who's continuing. Yes, I actually recorded a Parkitect video today. That'll be coming out later in the week. Did Pinewood Manor ever have any royal residents back in its heyday? It would have had a duke or something like that, an earl. Something like I missed it again. Sorry, hold on. I'm going to find it. Guy Chicago. Everything is happening. How's it going, Guy? I'm scrolling back. Hold on. I want to see what Gamer Boy. Make a cinematic video for your channel and put that in Pinewood Hills. That's a good idea. An advert for Geekism. I like it. It's like a doll's house. Most pubs in the UK claim that a king or queen has been in them. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, we built this mini mansion. I'm really quite happy with myself here. I was pretty impressed with this, considering the scale of the game. I think we did a pretty good job here. And there's a spooky graveyard around the back, look. That used bits of rocks and tops of things for gravestones. Is Pinewood Park already playable in the workshop? Version 1 is, Sven, yeah. So basically each time I finish an area, it goes on the workshop. So stage 1 is, which is pretty much kind of like that you can see there. So the original 40s area, including the 2 wooden coasters, the chairplane, the carousel, and that's it. Just 4 rides. 4 rides? I thought there was 5. No, that must be it, I guess. And then we've branched out into this 60s area that includes go-karts that still need to be worked on, dodgems, the Ferris wheel, and then I think we're going to move on to like 70s up here, and then 90s and noughties around the back here, and this is going to go over here somewhere. Look good up on a hill, force perspective and all that. Yeah, I guess it would, yeah. Force perspective is really tricky to do in this game. If it was lawn pinewood, it would justify the lack of pine trees. There's pine trees. Like, pretty much every tree in here is pine trees. Just we haven't done much area yet. Look, pine. There's pine trees. And all around the place is pine. Look at all these pines everywhere. Look. Well, spruces, whatever. Same difference. as far as I'm concerned. Are you going to make a landscape garden at the back of the manor for guests to walk in, a bit like National Trust properties? So you could add a lake. Yes, I think that's going to be the idea. I think what will happen is this lake will come into like a smaller lake here that will be sort of like a boating lake for the manor, I think, and then we'll have a couple of bridges over it to get to the newer area. That's kind of my plan. Gravel driveway up to the manor. Yep, exactly. Small brown embankment fountain. All that. I've got it in my head already. The only reason I haven't put it down yet is because this is a temporary version of the park because Ruble Trillions is currently building awesome stuff in the actual save file. So this is just a blueprint that I can throw down at the moment. Okay. Let's crack on here then. It's great to hear your ideas, though. It's also great to hear that you guys are thinking similar to me as well. What's the dude's name? What dude? Me? Do pine trees exist in real life? Is that a serious question? Say it like the seagulls in Finding Nemo. Yeah, pine. Pine. That's good. There's a meme right there. If any of you got snapping software where you can grab my voice. 120 people in, that's good. We haven't had that many for a little while. Hello, everyone. Cheers. Cheers indeed. Well, that was good timing, Acid. You said that, you typed that as soon as I did. Can I request copyright-free songs? I have one for you. What do you mean? Sorry, not too sure what you mean there, buddy. Right, there is the... we need to put a guy down here because I haven't got a clue how big we're working to. Hi, Emerald Head. Oh, yeah, that's about right. That's maybe a little big, actually, if anything, but no, that's okay. Going into the Sparrow soundboard. Nice. John C, are you going to do a personal level tour after you get the part back from Ruble? I think it would be nice, as you know, there is a lot of detail for ground level. Yeah, so basically this week's episode, Friday's episode, is going to be me touring around what Ruble's built. That's basically going to be it. We're going to have a look at what he's done, chat about it, chat about the future of the park and things like that, and then next week we'll return to a... look at that thing. Oof. That'd hurt you, wouldn't it? Nice base on it, though. All right, let's get rid of you. Okay, so you're going to be a Conservatoire. Do I like to travel? Yes, I love to travel. Matthews, I'm sorry, I really struggle to pronounce your name. I really enjoy your streams and videos. Have you ever considered playing the old park builders like Theme Park or Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 or 2? I did play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I did play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 for a little while on the channel many years ago. Last year. The channel's not even going for a year and a half. And as much as I enjoyed it, like I kind of struggled a little with it, you know. What hardware do you have, John T? Which graphics card? I have a GTX 780. It's a bit old now, to be honest with you, but you know, it still does well. It still does what it needs to do. Okay, this is going to be what we use here for our ground. Like so. I've had a lot of snow today. Oh, we were just talking about that. We didn't have that much here. Like, enough to wake up and go, oh, bloody hell, snow. Like, I've got, you know, a few inches, but it was all gone by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It really surprised me how quickly it shifted. Guys, if we all donate $1, we'll reach the target. You're very kind, Talon, for pointing that out to people. Like I say, it's not a hard target. It's just, you know, I like to have a number to aim towards, and it just means that basically I lost a shift at work. I what's the word? Cut down my hour at work, 1 shift a week to do this live stream. So if I can get that number up to 100 at the end of the month, then I haven't lost any money, basically, because that's what I would have earned by doing a shift. That's how that number come about. $100. I'd say $100. It probably works out a little bit more than that, but it's a nice number to aim towards, isn't it? Can I grab one of you? Yep. Come down here. I'll go. There we go. Good. I'll put you there. And I'll do another one there. Just keep you all neat. Neaty neat. Okay, great stuff. Next up, on a nice sexy window. And we're going to do this open. Make a hedge maze at the front of the house. Give a good effect. Yeah, well, I don't know about the front. How do you donate? It's just the top link in the description. I don't know about the front. It would be a bit annoying for people who are trying to get in. Just an idea. Wouldn't this be more of a pavilion, less of an angled walls, or is it a later modelled build? I mean, that's a good question, actually. I was basing it on... Let me bring up a picture of what I was basing this on in my head. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't remember the name of it now. Alright, that's it. Images. Let's have a look. There. Okay, so this is... this is what I've got in my head. This is a Victorian conservatory. It's not attached to a manor house. I'll give you that. But this is conservative. This is actually where me and Nicola got married. The Isle of Gladstone in Liverpool, beautiful venue. All done out like a lovely. It's just pretty much just used for weddings now and events and whatever, you know. But it's this gorgeous sort of wedding venue. You can see that one a bit better there. It's a really small picture of it. So that's what I've got in my head, basically. That's the sort of thing I'm working towards. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello. Take you now to get to the front door. Yeah, exactly. I really want to donate, but I can't. Do not worry about it. Just being here is more than enough. Click the like button as well. That's the best thing you can do for me, is watch the video and click the like button if you're enjoying it. That's all I ask, honestly. I would call that a pavilion. Well, a pavilion it is. It was originally a greenhouse. That's what it was for. It's now a pavilion, I suppose. Penalties living with your parents when you go for a drink and get conned into making one for your mother. Oh, damn them. Make your mother a drink. Stop moaning. All right, let's figure this out a little. We want to do something like this. Okay, have we got a bigger version of that with the thing along the top? We haven't, have we? No, we'll just use you then. That's beautiful, John. Yeah, it was really lovely. We had a gorgeous day, obviously, but yeah, the venue really helped. Lovely place. Oops. The kind of thing I had in my head. Good. Okay, we're all on the same page. I like that. I like that we all know what we're on about. Oh, thank you, Joe. Wow, thank you, Joe. Love the content, John. Keep it up. Thank you very much, pal. I will. That's very, very generous, Joe. Thank you. Oops. Let's knock that back a little. A little? A little. There we go. What we're doing here is making a slight raised beds. Wow, look at this. Baby Boo Boo, newish sub, but I play Planet Coaster, and it's a great channel to get tips and ideas from. That's incredibly generous, Baby Boo Boo. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. Like I say, every single penny just goes straight back into supporting the stream. It keeps me out of work in a good way, and pays for the fibre internet and all that sort of stuff. Which is only going to start getting more expensive when we move, because apparently it's incredibly dear in Canada. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's one of those Canada tax things, I guess. You move to a big old country, anything that requires infrastructure is going to be expensive, I guess. You'll definitely hit your Feb goal today. Well, I think we've hit it. I think that was done it. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, we've gone over. That's awesome. Everything else now that comes in is just going to go on pina coladas. That's a joke. It's going to go on nappies, probably. You know, things like that. Baby milk. Right. Swing you round. There we go. Target achieved. Awesome. Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast. What? I'm completely lost. That's another one. Wow, Talon, the odd number was bugging me. Thank you very much. Quick, somebody's donating another quid. So it bugs him again. It's very generous, Talon. Thank you. Okay, let's bring this in here. So this is going to be a raised flower bed. And the good thing is about this is one thing we've not been able to use much in Pinewood Hills is all the new tropical foliage. because obviously this is a British park. We have very temperate weather. Moving to Canada, yes, we are. Yeah, next year, next April. Yeah, because we have very temperate weather here, so we have lots of evergreens and pines, and we do have some succulents. You can get, we do have a few sort of succulents in this country, but for the most part, not many. So I thought this would be a really great way of trying to use some of those. Speaking of nappies, are you familiar with SpongeBob's diaper episode? No, I can't say as I am. I've seen a couple of SpongeBob's, but yeah. I would laugh so much if someone made a remix of Johnson's voice. In fact, I might give it a try. Oh, do it. That means you've made it as a YouTuber when somebody makes one of those auto tunes of your voice. What about having the house as a museum? Could do. I'm not interested in doing an interior, but I'd like the idea of making it so that people can come in. John, are you familiar with a guy called Dwarren Ice? Do you know what? I think is he a Planet Coaster YouTuber? I think I've just subscribed to him. I'm sure one of his videos popped up on my recommended the other day. Jake H, enjoy a pina colada on me. Thank you very much, Jake. I will. And Ellen, greetings from Sweden. First time joining the stream. Love your work on Pinewood Hills. Cheers. Thank you very much, Ellen. And Jake. It's very much appreciated, guys and girls. Thank you. Thought I'd donate a decent amount. I never have and regret it because I love your content. I hope to include. It's all incredibly... Okay, calm down, guys. Malova, thank you. Your turn, Talon. Don't do that. That's awful. It sounds like people think you're my cousin. Thank you very much. Lord, everything is incredibly appreciated. I am genuinely humbled by the fact that not only do you guys want to give me your time by watching, I just... the fact that you want to give me money to keep doing it, honestly, it's genuinely humbling. Honestly, I can't thank you all enough. Just watched a bit on Chris Ramsey's thing. Your attitude was hilarious. Yeah, I had good fun with it. Like I say, I didn't know who the guy was. He's a nice guy, but yeah, I didn't know who he was. I'm not really in the magic scene. My friend makes the pipes that we did in the video, and I go and help him sell them. And so I keep my oar in a little bit, but I'm really out the loop when it comes to all that sort of stuff. Coconut is I want this one here, coconut slice, and I want it to be really, really like a wet brown, because we've used it in other places and we've kept it quite a dry colour, but here it's got to look wet. You make a hedge maze. You could make a Pinewood logo crest on the inner walls. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. All aboard the donate train. Is there such a thing? Is there? But is there though? I'm going to do these a little bit carelessly. If you don't lap them properly, you get this little gap here, but we're just going to cover it in plants. Can you explain your currency to me? I'm just curious because I'm from Ohio in the US. Do you mean the pound? I don't know what there is to explain, really. We have a pound is the equivalent of your dollar, and we have pence, which is the equivalent of your cents. There's 100 pence in a pound, like there's 100 cents in the dollar. That's about it, really. The going rate at the moment, I think, is £1 is about about 70 cents, I think, is a pound, something like that. Can someone link me this Chris Ramsey thing for later? I sold him a sofa last year, a top lad. Apologies to Talon, it's the salesman in me. Did you really sell him a sofa? What's the weirdest small world I've ever known? Yeah, it was a video he did of the Magic convention I was at, and he came over to the stand and he was like, "Film this! I want to film it." Like, how much is a pound in the US dollar? I think a £1 is about 70 cents. I think, or is it 70p is $1? I can never remember. Hold on. US dollar to pound. Let's figure it out. There we go. I'll make sure to make the song also. This is to annoy Talon. Leave Talon alone. He's going to be skint. Thank you, Gaming Gang. Yeah, 70 pence is $1. Yeah, so $1 is about $1. £1 is about $1.30, $1.40, something like that, I suppose. It used to be $2 to the pound. I remember when I first went. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. We used to own the world, didn't we? Look at us now. Right, okay, so there's going to be the main planting area. So, nature, trees. Good. So I want all the crazy new trees that you would never be able to use in Pinewood. So let's have a look. A sagu palm. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't get that. Oh, look at that. See that spawning then? You would not get one of those in Pinewood Hills. So we'll have one of those bad boys. We'll have a little... We'll save the little ones because we're going to do something else with those in a minute. We'll have another one of them down here. That's great. What are these ones? Jelly palms. Oh, yes. Very, very exotic. I like it. These are great. These are the exact sort of thing we wanted. Date palm. Okay, we've got a lot of palms here. Is there other options? Bamboo. I think the bamboo's all massive, isn't it? Yeah. And more palms. Lots of palms. That's fine. Just wonder if there's anything else. Rhododendrons. See, they're cute. They're the sort of thing you would actually have in here. Let's put them over there for a minute. I'm assuming that's going to be pretty big. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, it's a really nice tree. We must be at a massive scale here because all the trees look small. Guess the dollar went up. Yeah, I guess so. I genuinely sold him a sofa. I worked in a well-known sofa chain. Took selfies and stuff with him. I'd tweet you them, but lost on old foam. He's a Geordie, so obviously we all know each other. Yeah, there's only about 6 of you, isn't there? I missed why you put the animation guy by the wall. Oh, no worries, baby boo-boo. That's pro tip for you. He's the exact size of a peep in the game. He's the same size as the guests that walk around. So you place one of those down, it gives you a good element to scale to. So you can scale to those, and you're not going to build too big. Although this whole building, I'll be honest, is a little too big. But we're going to let it fly because we're having fun. Joshua Tree. Oh, it's pretty big. It's a shame. It would look good. Maraloo. Is that one of the newer ones? Yeah, these are all like proper trees. Cacti. I mean, we could have some cactus, I guess. That's the sort of thing you would maybe find. Let's pop them over here because we're going to need to have a few in pots as well, you see. So that's going to be the idea there. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is what we're going to have in the middle. One of these bad boys. Can we do smaller? Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay, let's put you there. And then we'll have a few of these lovely succulents down the bottom. Oh yes, these are it. These are it. This is going to look awesome. Really happy with how this is turning out. Giant fern. We'll drag you. You can be a little bit of a base ground. There we go. Because I mean, you want this to look manicured, you know, so it's going to have a bit of a manicured-y feel to it. Everything's going to be everything's going to have its place, you know, but even still, you want it to be quite well developed, you know. Let's just have some scavolia over this end here. No, that doesn't look good. What about one of those? Where is Oreo? Oreo is, I don't know. I won't lie, I don't know. Out and about, I guess. Loving life. No, I don't want to use those. We use those everywhere. Oh, that. Ooh. Oh. That could look good. Just an extra bit of detail to the mulch. Thank you, Talon. I'm not sorry. Is that it now? Are we neat? Can we all just calm down now? Let's have a look. What are we up to? 125. Beautiful. That's a nice number to finish on, folks. Let's just enjoy the stream, hey? Oh, you are a funny old lot. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's good. We'll remember that for the future. We can add that to the bottom of mulch to make it look a little bit more homegrown and grown in. Oh, it looks dead good. Okay. Okay, there's your main section. All right, now we're going to go back to the pots. Trees that grow fruit, their own vineyard, but with oranges or something. Yeah. It's how to do it. I'm not sure. See, these are what I want now. See, they don't look as good as I hoped they would. I mean, there's these. There's those. I mean, we could do those. Oh, I tell you what. I wonder if there's anything in statues and centerpieces that will work as a pot Let's have a look, like that kind of thing. We can make that. Yeah, we can make these into pots, can't we? Into you know, where the plants go. So let's have a look for a nice. Yeah, that can be a pot. All right, so we'll put you there. Oh, there's these ones as well. What? How so big are you? You're quite small. Oh, you're pretty good. Put something in one of you as well. Hi, John. Some planters we're building, I see. Yeah, we're building. It's going to be a conservatory once it's done. It's going to be like a pavilion for plants. Oh, that's tiny. Oh, that's tiny. Wow, look, all things being small for once. That's weird, isn't it? That could be one, I reckon. Could make that a pot. Yeah, just thinking some pots around the outside, you see. Love the content, John T. Thank you very much, Joe Murphy. It's very appreciated. Very much so. Thank you. Venus flytraps would be nice. Yes. Well, there's that one. That's kind of like a cacti. That's kind of Venus flytrap, isn't it? At some point, I'm going to have to deal with my foliage in my park. I've been ignoring it. Since it's called Orchid Lakes, feels like I should make some effort to have an orchard. Oh, orchard, sorry, at some point. Also, like, as it's called Pinewood Hills, and there's like 3 pines and no hills, so I wouldn't worry about it. Conifer Slopes has got a couple of conifers and no slopes. I really wouldn't worry about it. Jubilee Gardens doesn't have a gardens yet. Please bring back cat cam. I can, but there's no cat. It's just dirty cat beds cam tonight, I'm afraid. So it's just me. What is my favourite park? Oh, it's a really tough question. It used to be Animal King. It used to be Hollywood Studios at Orlando. But I think that needs a bit of work. It's in a bit of a state of flux at the moment. It's getting the work, but yeah, it definitely needs a bit of work at the minute. I think at the moment it's Animal Kingdom, again at Orlando. Or maybe Busch Gardens, Tampa. That's a really good one as well. The Gaming Gang, I should just be more laid back. Also, sing the final countdown, please. How's the final countdown go? Diddle-doo-doo. Is that one? I don't know any of the words. Oh no, I do. Oh god, where's it go? We're heading from Venus. Something still we stand. Summits. I don't know what the words are. It was fun though, wasn't it? While it lasted. I feel like I should have tried to do something with one of these in here now. Oh, we'll have a fountain out the back anyway. Right. What else have we got we can use as a plant pot? Barrel. We could use a barrel. It'd be a bit random, but we could use a barrel. Coffin. Yes? No? No? Okay. Lights, I can't imagine anything. Lights, archways. Whoa. Look at that. I mean, I suppose we should have a couple of these as well. Shouldn't we? Forgot it was Tuesday. What we building? Hey, Harag, welcome. We're working on Pinewood Manor. We're building a what's the word? Conservatory. Just realised that in the game there's dragon poo. There is. It's horrible. It's steamy and it has bits of night sticking out of it. How much do I need to donate to see a magic trick? Oh, I don't know, a few grand. I don't have anything on me. I don't do magic. Like I say, I work with magicians. I don't perform it myself. Second, Sarah Sparrow soundbite of the day. Good. Put a screenshot in the Discord. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. I do always glance, but I need to proper sit down and have a look and have a proper chat. What we're going to put around the manor house, all sorts, lovely gardens and all kinds of beautiful things. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. You are going to love it, especially. Where's the other planter? That's what we want, isn't it? Right now, that's what we need. There, that one. It's not great, is it? We'll put it down, and then we'll put one of these down as well, and we'll figure something out. Okay, so there's going to be all our random planters. Good. Okay. How long is the stream tonight? Got another hour. Don't care that it's a prickly pear. It's a Venus flytrap to him. Sheesh. Botany for the win. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's all start a GoFundMe for John T to do a trick. Is it possible that you can sing the full song as it will help with the remix song I'm making? No, sorry. Plant. Oh, plant. Okay, I was wondering why they were popping up for plants. Good. They look the part though, don't they? Let's have a look for a smaller one. The problem is here, we've got to make sure that we don't have much clipping. So that's why this one's really good. Because it's just like one-sided. So we bring you down. We'll have something else in there. This is why I wanted to know. I've got some birthday money today and I wanted to donate to my favourite YouTubers. That's very generous. What a lovely thing to spend your birthday money on. I used to spend money on birthday money on shite. Thank you very much. It's very generous, Riley. I hope you had a lovely birthday. Okay, let's have a look. Alexander Palm. Can we get one of them in here? Is that going to look weird? It is, isn't it? But we're going to go for it. Let's see if we can get it so it doesn't look too weird. Boom. No, I think that's okay. I think that flies. But why? It's for the remix. Nope. Yet. There's better songs than that anyway. Right, what else we got here? Giant firm palm. See all these. I don't know. We're gonna struggle to kind of make these work, but we'll give it a go. Oh, there is a piece that somebody said works really well as mulch in these smaller containers. What was it? A grave lid. Yeah, that open grave. Is it mound? Yes, this burial mound. Apparently, this kind of. Oh yeah, it does. I mean, it's a bit of a light color, but that fits in there really nicely. Oh, cool. So, do we do that, or do we do that and have two? I think we do that and have two, don't we? Yeah. Oh, that's really neat. Good stuff. Okay. That's a cool tip. There you go. You want to take something away from it? It's not mine, but I remember somebody going on about it this week. And it works really nicely. Let's get a few... Let's put some flowers in some of these, I guess. Crazy flowers. There we go. Just to change them all up a little. There we go. And I think actually, if we make some of these really bright colours, they're going to look a little bit more tropical. And they're going to work quite well. And let's try doing this. Make it look a bit more like a hanging fern. I really want to know what he thinks of Wicker Man. Oh, I can't wait. The ride, you mean? I can't wait. I'm going... Hopefully the day opens. You can't recolour that, unfortunately, no. So it looks a little off. He does a fantastic Mr. Blue Sky every damn week. No, I don't. Sing me any song. I'm going to have to make one of those ridiculous remixes where YouTubers sing. Please don't make me do it. Yeah, do that. I really, yeah, I'm looking forward to Wicker Man. It looks great. I'm not sure the ride itself is going to be all that. Excuse me. But the scenery looks awesome. Can't wait to see that. All the fire and stuff. Right, what are we doing here? Bamboo. Bamboo stand, small. What do you look like? I mean, you ain't that small, Skid, are you? Stop saying you're small. Giant fern. And we have one of you already. I'll tell you what then, we'll make this the fern tub. Did you see the DLP announcement? Yeah, I mean, awesome, really. Fantastic news. It really surprised me that they now haven't done the Guardians retheme for Terra, because that's going to be right where the new Marvel bit is. So maybe they will in the future. Who knows? Yeah, but yeah, it looks awesome. Really, really psyched for it. I doubt I'm going to go because Paris is going to be quite far away from me soon. Yeah, I'll take that. Might have to squeeze that around a little once the glass is in. I say glass. It's going to be open, but you'll see. You'll all see. Okay, there we go. We've got a plant in all of those now. Beautiful. All right, quite happy with that. I think that's a good looking little. Oh, we've still got these, haven't we? I tell you what, we'll have those outside somewhere because they can grow in this country. Cacti will give it a miss. What are you doing? Just joined. Hey, Tom. We're building a conservatory around the back of our Pinewood Manor. Okay, so last thing, lot of news. We're working from the inside out because it's going to be easier. Actually, I think I might just use Mr. Blue Sky song. Oh, it's a tune. Best song ever made. Fact. Fight me. It's going to have to be either that... Oh, man, this place is huge. That door or... Yeah, that one's nice, isn't it? I think we'll have that one. Apparently, it's not about the airtime. It's about the speed and the banked turns. That's Wicker Man. Yeah. Well, that's usually what GCIs are all about, really. It's the point where they advertise how many turns a lot of the time. They're like, this one has 20 turns or whatever. So, yeah, looking forward to it. They all float down here. Random reference. How bad is the snow where you are, John? See, now it's fine. We had about 3 or 4 inches this morning, but yeah, now there's none. And great head choppers. Yeah, it's all about the head choppers, isn't it? Going through that large statue. I'm psyched, man. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to have a go. Okay, then. Right. Let's get some pillars on the go. Columns. We need some really good... Let's use these. Or... I think we start with these, actually. Make them white. Make that one white even. There we go. Best song ever made is Agadoo. Oh wait, worst song. No, worst song is oh god, I can't remember who sings it, but it there's a line in it where she talks about rather eating a piece of toast. And that always makes me so mad. So very mad whenever I hear it. That's a nice column there, isn't it? Let's get the colours off this wall here. There we go. And we'll just use the same one for now. If you look at this as realistic, the sun at the minute is pointing towards the building, making it so the plants get no sunlight, and without sunlight it can't grow. So technically, if these plants were living, unless they are plastic, they shouldn't grow. True, they get sunlight, but not as much as they should get. Right, awesome points. First of all, the time is set at 10 in the morning, so I'm pretty sure by 12 p.m. Sun hits it and then hits it all day. So it's going to get later sun, but it will get sun for a good chunk of the day. Secondly, this isn't where it's going to go. We're just building it over here. And thirdly, that's all I've got to say. But yeah, you're right. Two good points. Yeah, the greenhouses are meant to be built where there's a whole load of sun. Okay, right. So let's do that. Whoops, that. Writer's Block by Just Jack. Is that the song? No, it's not Just Jack. It's a woman. A lyric I find known as a Katy Perry song. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Yeah, how would you know what a plastic bag feels like? Unless the manor is orientated to the front is north. Yeah, we're going to have a little play with it. Please don't fight me. Why? What have you done? Did I miss something? How about Icon Jonty at Blackpool? Yep, looking forward to that as well. We'll be going there in the summer, doing a vlog. Can't wait. So what we do need to do with this. These are going to be wooden, but then we need to be a little yellowing. I mean, that's too much. Slightest bit of yellowing. There we go. That's better. I'm going to drop it down a bit. There we go. I used to work with kids, and I always just asked them, a very serious voice, if they ever felt like a plastic bag drifting through the wind. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm not that hip. Now, what I'm thinking is we make this once and then copy and paste it down like that, you know. Going to be open. We have a conservatory roof. We're building a roof now. Still deciding whether or not to just put the lines in and kind of go with it, or whether or not to try and use the glass pieces. I'm just not sure the glass pieces are going to be worth it. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Right. I do think your vlogs are great. I look forward to more. Awesome. I enjoy doing them. I'm not really one for vlogging day-to-day stuff because my life is quite boring day-to-day. I'm either playing a video game, which you'll see eventually anyway, or I'm looking after the baby, or I'm in work, which I can't film. So yeah, I don't vlog much. I vlog when I have something interesting to vlog. So hopefully we'll be doing a few things this year that are going to be vlog worthy, so to speak. Pigeons on Imagine Dragons, radioactive band I'm seeing this weekend. Never heard of them, but I'm sure if you're seeing them, you'll have a great time. Right. This is gonna be big. All right, so let me just have a little look at it. I think it's okay. I think we can play it that it's a very grand place. All right, but yeah, this is going to be big. What's happened to Geekism 2 and Geekism 10? Oh God, they're dead. Actually, Geekism 2 is a placeholder for when we hit $500 on Patreon. Geekism 2 is coming back, and we're going to be doing more stuff over there. Are you going to miss theme parks when you move to Canada? I think I'll miss Alton Towers because I do like Alton Towers. I think other than that, I'm looking forward to going to some of the Canadian. I know I know Canada hasn't got many. Canada's Wonderland in Toronto will be relatively near where we're living, hopefully. But I'm looking forward to getting down into the States and visiting some of the smallest parks there, or some of the Six Flags and things like that. Will you still be doing your live streams when you move to Canada? And if so, does that mean we have to stay up all night? No. Yes, we'll be hopefully carrying on with live streams. Hopefully doing more live streams by then, because the aim is that by the time we get to Canada, YouTube is the job. Whether or not that actually happens, I don't know. But that's the aim at the moment, is that when we get to Canada, YouTube's a job. So hopefully be able to stream a couple times a week, and I'm planning on streaming in the sort of morning, afternoon time over there, which will be the same sort of time it is now here. That's the plan. But you know, we'll see how it goes. That is the plan, though. Okay, so let's duplicate you, bring you over to here. Okay, I do worry that this is a little big. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's just too big. It's nice and grand, I like it, but it's just too big. Just call me hex code. Oh, did I miss a hex code? You'll move to Canada? Yep, not till next April though, so you've got a little while yet. Oh, antique white hex code, lovely. Thank you very much, Shortum. Always trust on you to give me a nice, sexy colour. Click these in. Actually probably going to be deleting some of these woods, but we'll do them all just so we've done it. Selection 9. What have we got that we can't colour in there then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one there for some reason. When I select that one. Because they're different. Alright, well, let's do it this way then. Okay, that looks good to me. Nice off-white. Okay. What are you fancying to sing, John T? Nothing. Sound of silence. Silence is a virtue. One of those classics. Let's just do a straight up roof on it then, like this. There we go. That looks a little bit more subdued and normal. Just joined now. Hi, Julian. We are building a conservatoire for Pinewood Manor. As the park itself is still in the incredibly capable hands of Ruble Trillions. Completely psyched for Friday, by the way, to see what he's done. I'm genuinely stoked. I don't know if what other series you watch, but his series, Jubilee Gardens, they've had Mass Bandit over there doing stuff for them, and it's stunning what he's done. Really is stunning. I've said I would love a go in their park, but having seen what he's done, I'm not so sure I'm good enough, to be honest. It really is amazing, the stuff he's done. There we go. We had a little stutter then, so I'm just going to save the game. Save as a blueprint. Where are you? Pinewood Manor. Okay. Let's say the park, because we've not done anything to the park. That size seems better. Yes, I think so as well. A little bit more in keeping with the build. Yeah, happy with it. We're going to put a bit of detail along the top as well in a little while. Let's have a little think about this, because there are a few options we can do here. We can either just sort of fill this out with some rods and planks and things like that. What do you want me to remix to say? Oh, anything you like, gaming. I don't get to choose that sort of thing, I don't think. Is this going to be like Kew Gardens because the greenhouses there were very grand? Oh, in that case, yes, because this is a pretty grand greenhouse. That size seems better. Yeah, good. Canada is too cold. Can't handle the beast from the east. It's basically Canadian summers. No. Canada has gorgeous summers. Canada's very cold for about 3 months a year. But Canada has seasons. They have very snowy winters, but they also have very glorious summers. I mean, obviously, different parts of Canada, but for the most part, yeah, they have nice springs, nice autumns, lovely summers. They just have cold winters, but it's winters that they're ready for, so it's all fine and managed. Yeah, we've been a few times, and it's a gorgeous country, gorgeous people in it, and they have beautiful, beautiful summers. He's moved to Canada because he's really political and didn't want to leave the EU and thinks the NHS is about to get privatised. I'm making this up. Yeah, you're not wrong, though. One of the reasons we're going is the political state of the UK. Yeah, definitely. But let's not get into that here, eh? Why are you moving to Canada? Mostly because people shout less there. Lots of reasons, really. But yeah, there's a couple for you to mull on. So if we just turn this in 2 clicks, is that going to work? No. So a click up that way, or are we just going to have to kind of have to feed it till it works and neaten it up afterwards? I think that's what we're going to have to do, isn't it? Yeah, do all this and then there we go. That's about right. Move you down. Perfect. Okay, good. I think Jonty would suit Gucci Gang or Man's Not Hot. What? We don't shout. Oh, yes. No, we don't. Well, we do. I was just making a joke because somebody shouted in chat. That's all. It's just a bad joke. Don't worry about it. Let it go. Why are you moving to Canada, eh? What's that about? Very good. You know what? I don't really find that they say about much, but they all say a. That's like a genuine thing. Yeah, I never really noticed about very much. But yeah, a is a definite thing. Oh, Christ. Kane's the most polite people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Well, I'm not gonna disagree with that. But one thing I'm gonna say is I'm not a massive fan of. Let me just figure out what I'm doing here. There we go. I'm not a massive fan of stereotypes, even positive ones. The Canadians you have met have been polite. I think it's an important variation to make. I'm sure most are lovely, but I'm sure most people from everywhere are probably lovely. It really annoys me when people say things like that. They say, oh, so-and-so people are all really rude. No. The only thing you can say is that the ones you've met are. That's it. Well, all of us Geordies definitely say way a man pet 10 times a day. Yes, of course you do. A friend of mine lived in... where did he live? Near Newcastle. I can't remember where, though. It was a lovely place. We had some good nights out in Newcastle. It was a good time. How many subs do you think you'll need before making YouTube a full-time job? It's difficult to come up with a number, to be honest with you, because it isn't really based on subs. It's based on views. And obviously, you can have a channel with 5,000 subs, and every video you do, they all watch. Or you can have a channel with 100,000 subs, and only 1,000 of them watch each video. So it's really all over the place. But roughly 40, 50,000 subscribers, something like that, I think would be around about the sort of views you want to be getting. I reckon I'm probably about halfway there now between ad revenue and Patreon. I'm about halfway to being able to say that it's a full-time job. Please can you tell me what this is about? I'm new to this. So are you building a theme park? I'm 23 with a 5-year-old and a 9-month-old. I've just discovered live streaming. Hi, Jess. Welcome. Yes, so here we go. Let's have a little tour, shall we? So the game is Planet Coaster, and it's for building theme parks in it. But the game's been out for about a year now, and a lot of people built crazy theme parks to start off with. And now there's a little bit of a subset of people who try and build very realistic amusement parks and theme parks as well, and I'm one of those people now. I built a crazy park to start off with, but now I go for a realistic style build. So what we're looking at here is what I call Pinewood Hills, which is a realistic British park, and all of this is custom made. So all of these pieces here, walls and little bits next to each other, for instance this roof here, if we go in each of these little roof tiles, we can delete them. They're all individually placed. Not all the roofs are, that one isn't over there. But for the most part, it's all built. And as well as actually placing rides down, like the coasters you can see here, and the flat ride here, this sort of swingy thing here. It's also, we take a lot of time to think about things like ticket booths here, some backstage areas with bins and cargo, and things like that. And then also we pay attention to things like what we call midway games. So water challenge, skee ball, things like that. And here's a shoot the hoops, where you could, things like that. So what I'm building today is a little bit different. It's not actually part of the theme park. The idea is that this theme park is going to be on an area of land that's owned by a stately home, how a lot of the ones in the UK are done. Alton Towers, Drayton Manor, places like that. They're all sold off areas of land from a stately home. And we're building the stately home that this park would have been based on. That's what we're doing. I have no idea why you want somebody to donate a specific amount. Do you put the lottery on numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? It's just as likely. Yes, it is, but it's really, really difficult to understand that, isn't it? Like, I really struggle. Probability is an awful, awful part of maths. I forgot how awesome your 1930s area was. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's good. We turned out really well. Really happy with how it came along. Okay, let's... So, yeah, there we go. That's what we're doing. We're building the stately home that the theme park sits on the grounds of. So that's why this is a little bit different today. We're actually building a conservatory on the back of the stately home here. And all this is just... It's aesthetic. It's just because we like trying to build this. Think of this as like people who build model railways. It's kind of like that. It doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of fun to have a go and sort of solve problems that you make for yourself, really. Is one way of putting it. Okay, there we go. Even all, I guess we're doing a conservatory today. We are, Owen, yes. That was, I think, your idea. Oh, no, your idea was chimneys. We did chimneys as well. We're going to have more chimneys, but yeah, your idea was chimneys, and we have added chimneys. Okay, all these panes need to be pretty close together, I think, because they wouldn't have been able to do super large expanses of glass. So if we do something like that, how's that? That looks okay, doesn't it? So, okay, the option is here to put the glass in. I know people are asking there about glass. Personally, I'd leave it open and just say, oh yeah, there's glass there. It's really clean. We don't really have... The only glass panels we have in the game are... One of the Knight Rider windows works pretty well. Next Tuesday on my channel, I'll be releasing you sing Man's Not Cold. I'll tell you next live stream. I can't wait to do this. Also keep up the good work. Thanks, Gaming Gang. I look forward to it. Yeah, here we go. So we have these pieces that they're okay. It'd be nice if they were completely square, but they're not. They have a little bit of a round on them. There's a couple of other bits that have got glass on them. The only other thing we can use is the gems. Now these, again, they work pretty well. The big problem with them is that you need hundreds and hundreds of them to do what you want to do, you see. No doubt, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Good evening.
Hello.
Okay. How was your thing?
Painful.
Painful. Oh dear.
Yeah. Only because of my existing pains.
Well, you will put yourself through it.
How's it going?
Good.
Okay.
We're building a... You know, I started building like a manor house.
Yeah.
We're building a conservatory
Ah,
on the back of it.
like the farmhouse.
Yeah, we bought up the Isle of Gladstone before, and we're showing them that.
My wedding photos.
Yeah, no, I just googled it. I did say this is where we got married.
Meeks?
You haven't seen an Oreo, have you?
No. I've lost him.
It just hasn't been in. That's all. Normally comes and has a little sit.
There's a Mika.
Well, that's lovely, but I doubt she'll come and sit.
Where's it, Meeks?
Can't select that. Hello, Mrs. Sparrow. Everyone's saying.
Hello.
Hi, Nicola. Love your creepy door.
I do intend to get WD-40 on it one of these years.
No, don't. It's become a feature now.
Meeks, come here.
Okay, so here's the option. There's your option. We can do this, and I think I've used the wrong piece. I think one of the other ones is better. I think that one's the best one yeah, that's the best one to use. There we go. The problem is you'd need hundreds and hundreds of them. Get your wife to take over the stream. No. I won't. Tell your wife about your new singing career. Oh yeah, we were having a sing before. Oh, we found an
I was trying
Oreo.
to find a Mika, but I found an Oreo.
There we go then.
Oreo's bumhole.
There's Oreo's bum hole for you folks. That genuinely is just his bum as well. My mom's name is Nicola. The name is from France.
Yes.
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 Nicole, I assume.
Yeah. Or Greek.
Or
Nicola
Greek.
is a boy's name.
Oh yeah, like Nikolai. Well, like Tesla.
No, not Nikolai. Nicola. Is
Yeah,
a
but it
boy's
all
name.
comes from the same thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine.
Meeks.
All right. So there we go. I mean, we... Sorry?
So you're building the Isle of Gladstone.
Yeah, basically. A little Isle of Gladstone. So we can do this. And it is a great feature, and kudos to whoever figured it out that we can do it. But I just think it's a little overkill. For what we're going to gain. Maybe if it was more of a key feature of the park, but you've got to remember, this is going to be off to one side. It looks pretty good. But by the time you get to here, it looks like a hot mess. And I just don't think it's worth it. The FPS is already struggling a little bit. The whole reason we started Pinewood Hills was because the FPS in Geektopia just completely killed the system. So it's something we're going to have to bear in mind. I'm not sure it's going to be worth it. I take it Oreo is making the move to Canada too. Yes, he's being declared rabies free. We hope.
Let's get DEFRA paperwork and all kinds of things.
I made a boo-boo when I bought Roller Coaster. Is that Roller Coaster Tycoon World? It didn't work on my laptop, so I went to RCT3. Couldn't play when the kids were around. I went to videos instead. Don't think my laptop will let me play this. No, it's pretty intensive, unfortunately. I won't worry about the Windows too much against the performance. Yeah, see, I'm glad you all believe the same as me. I think the same as me. That's good. All right, so let's carry these over. So instead, we'll imagine. We'll use our imaginations. That there's windows.
Like the Artigaston before they did it up.
Like the Artigaston before they did it up. Yeah, it was just just battered.
I'm going to jump in the shower.
Huh?
I'm going to jump in the shower.
Okay. Are you taking him with you?
I'll take the baby in.
Okay.
You can have a cat.
Thanks. Hey, cat. Everyone's happy that you're here, Oreo. Everyone's happy that you're here. Yes, they are. Where were you? There's no way you were outside because it's freezing. My cat does not have rabies. Yeah, basically that's kind of what we have to do, like officially. So yeah, we've got to do a year rabies free, and then we're good to go. If you're on Steam and have under 2 hours, you can get a refund. Yeah, that's a fair point actually. You could just give it a go. See how you get on. See, why is that happening? Right, that's just let me do what I want, and now it hasn't. Ugh. Okay. Watch your videos. Wednesday I got plenty of codes, and not knowing my computer did not have enough RAM. Now I'm sad. Oh well, I don't know how I can help you, other than sort of sharing your sadness. Sorry to hear that. It is, unfortunately, it is a bit of an intensive game. Please let your wife do a takeover on one of your videos, like commentate over it. It'd be so good. It's not her thing. It just really isn't her thing. She's very supportive of me doing it, but kind of just lets me get on with it. Doesn't really understand what the hell is going on with them. Although she played WoW back in the day. Actually, she did used to like a bit of WoW back when we were WoW gamers. Whoops. Okay.
Is that me you were talking about?
Yeah. Somebody's saying that you should do a video on the channel. I was saying that it ain't your thing.
I'll build a nice square room.
A square room. Do you know what? If you could build a square room, I'd be very impressed. Saying that we used to play WoW, didn't we?
Yeah. I do like playing games. I just have no creativity.
Yeah, not a creative sort. What's your favourite game?
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. What a game. Right, we're getting there with this now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, getting there. I don't know where I got this from, but I think Oreo is a Siamese. He is a Siamese. Yeah, you can actually follow him on Twitter at Oreo the Siamese, because he's that much of a diva. He demands his own Twitter account. He doesn't post very often on it, on account of not having any thumbs, but he is there. There we go. All right. Horde or Alliance? Alliance, always. Played as a Night Elf Rogue. Nicola was what did Nicola play as? A Draenei Mage, I think? Yeah, Frost Mage.
Human mage.
Oh, human, that's right, Human Mage. Human Mage. Oh my god, he has a Twitter. Yes, he does, yeah. Yeah, we were all right at it as well. We raided and all sorts. Kind of goes out the window when you have a kid, though. Unfortunately, but we had a blast. We had some good friends on there. See, the gizmo had it in the right place a second ago, and now it doesn't. Oy vey. Have you played the Half-Life series? No. I have one of the best laptops and it's quite smooth on it, but sometimes it's slow as hell. Parkitex obviously doesn't have this problem. 100 gig of RAM, isn't that absolutely useless to have anything more than around 64 really gig of RAM because the processor just can't do anything with it. Water cooled. This one I've got here is water cooled. Well, I say water cooled. It's got one of those all-in-one things for the CPU. It's neat though. Looking forward to a new build. It's going to be Canada now, but I'm looking forward to a new build. Ooh, sexy new computer. Nelf Rogue, third best on his server way back when. Dwarf Hunter here and Human Shadow Priest for the lols. Third best on his server. How did you know that? Have I told you this before? I was, yeah. I was good. I was a good rogue. I played rogue like a boss. And I always, whenever I play those games, I always play as the whatever the shadowy figure is. So whether it's rogue or thief or assassin or whatever. For some reason, that's the sort of class I really get off on. Yeah. Anything like that. Okay, good. Right, let's copy all of these across the other side. And we're probably coming towards the end of the build then, really. I think it is a little lacking without windows, but I just really don't think it's worth it. Okay, this is it. Looking at you, chat. Thank you very much. Have you made it odd? Are you okay with that? Is this going to stress you out too much? I could just turn off donations, you know. If it would wind you up, I could just turn them off. Right, let me just put these down and then we'll have a look where we're up to. Never say how you know something, John T. Only that you know. Are you ABDL? I'm not too sure what that means, I'm afraid. So I'm guessing I'm not. Got to run. Looking forward to the update on Friday. Thanks for streaming, John T. Thank you, Todd. Thanks for joining us. I felt like a line tool in Plan Coup would be life-changing. Oh, yeah. A fence-type tool. That would be so useful. 140. Ah, right, you've rounded it up. Thanks, Talon. You really don't have to, though, buddy. Honestly. It's very generous of you. It's even. Good. Stop now. Maybe use icing for higher detail. I don't know. Icing's all bobbly and wobbly. It's perfect. Right. We're going to struggle here a little, aren't we? Because the bars of wood I've used only go to 2 meters. So what we're going to do... Oh, we might be okay. We might get away with it. See, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Is there a 1 meter pole? There's a 1 meter plank. Just remember, it wasn't me who made it odd. You're going to do more Planet Coaster and upload more content of Planet Coaster Spotlights. I play Planet Coaster twice a week. We live stream on Tuesdays. We have a Pinewood videos on Fridays. I just physically don't have enough time to play it anymore. I'd love to. If I could, I'd play it every day. It's the best thing for my channel. It's the game I enjoy the most when I get into it. But unfortunately, that's kind of all the time I get in it, unfortunately. Planco Spotlights, yes. I'm going to be recording some of those later this week. The rest of us are as well. We've been a little bit behind because everyone's had something on. I've been away, and other people have had some issues at home and computer problems and things like that. But yeah, we're going to get back to that definitely soon. Is there any hope that you'll play Software Inc. in the future? I feel it's straight up your alley. Thanks. I'll have a look at it. I'm kind of sticking to stuff that's like new at the moment because I kind of feel like we need to push for growth on the channel. But yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on. Okay, let's try and neaten this up. I like the gaps, to be honest. It looks realistic. Does it? It looks like there's no glass there, though. That's my only concern with it. It does look like there's no glass. Okay, 8 meter beam. There we go. Put you there. We have a nice thick beam on the top for a few reasons. One, it's going to be like a supporting thing. Two, it's going to cover up a multitude of sins. as you can see. So it doesn't actually quite cover up all those sins, but never mind. So we'll do that, bring that there. And then we'll stick a nice little fence on the top of it. Have you heard of Surviving Mars? Yes, looking forward to Surviving Mars. Got it on pre-order. Yeah, looking forward to that very much. I've been to it a lot. My parents have always been National Trust members. Oh, sorry, I missed the first bit, I think, Owen. I like that you haven't just copied Alton Towers. It's a very typical British stately home, but a different style to Alton, and just generally like a lot of stately homes I've been to. Yeah, I didn't want to. Alton, even though it is classed as a stately home, it's almost a castle. Like it's pretty big. I did have a look at some reference images before I started this, and it's too big from what I wanted it for. So I've gone a little bit. Well, yeah, this would be, just like a duke or something would live here. It's not not a massive member of royalty or anything like that. Yeah, but Alton Towers, it's pretty intense how big the place is. How is the Gulpy dinosaur recreation going for the kids area? The dinosaur itself is pretty much finished. We will get back there, but it's going to be a bit of a later development, that is. Where's that nice... See, okay, so fences along the top. Either this one... That one, if I can make it work. We can't colour any of these, can we? Maybe that one. Surviving Mars looks amazing. I think you'll do the game justice because your content is amazing. Thank you. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be that one, isn't it? I don't know, either of those will fit. Let's try that one. Really fancy. Yeah, I can't like that one. Put a crow on it. Do you know what? This actually wouldn't look ridiculous with a crow on. For once, this wouldn't look ridiculous with a crow on. It's quite weird that this one only comes in 2 meters. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that is the one to go for. Yeah, alright, we'll copy them over. What time are we on? 22. Good stuff. There we go. Would you do sliding doors? Well, I mean, yeah. These days you would, but I think back then this would have all been self-contained because of the heat. Nothing looks ridiculous with a crow on it. Read that as cow and got very confused. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's have a look. Crow. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. If nothing else, it'll shut him up. I'm right there, checking everything out. And there you go. There's a crow on it, so shut up. Where did Oreo go? Oh my god, well, I don't know where Oreo went. He does that. I think the gaps in the ceiling should be a little bigger so the outside can look in properly. Yeah, but I mean, it's not really for us to look in. It's they would have been small because of the glass, Still feel like the whole thing's a little too tall. I don't know. These bits here, we need to do something here. Let's bring these in. Yeah, this is what we need to do. Oh, I can hear an Oreo. Just can't see one. What are you doing over there, Skidder? Okay, Mace? You come sit up here with your dad for a bit? Good lad. Put back on here now. Yeah, because people like to come and see you, you see. Oh, there's a good shot of you, kiddo. You're looking good there, mate. Oh, see you later then. With fleeting visits from young Oreo. Fleeting. I think the height's fine. Well, okay. I'm going to take your word for it. But if people moan, I'm sending them to you. Your volume is really low. Is it? You're the first person to mention it, and I've been streaming for 2 hours. So, yeah, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Drag it in there. Look very proud and majestic for a moment. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. He certainly doesn't look majestic very often. He's the least majestic animal I know. He's the least cat-like cat I know, to be honest with you. Right, let's start finishing up this then, because we're getting towards the end of the stream. I feel like we've accomplished, though. This is a good little build. We normally don't get anywhere near this amount done, to be honest, in a stream. I feel like I've really cracked on here. And got something good built. Let's have a look. We're going to have to leave those two open at the end. There's just no way we're going to be able to fit in what we need to fit in. How was your convention? It was very good, Lister. Thank you. D-Lister, is it? Or D-Lister? I'm never sure. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Let's not do the whole thing, though, hey? And that's a raven, not a crow. Different animal. You should make one beam hang down. Yeah, I mean, we could do. The problem is this would be incredibly well kept, this place. It's going to be a part of the, like somebody said, national trust. They're going to look after it in a big way. But yeah, maybe a little bit of battering could do good. Volume is fine. Music is inaudible, but it usually is. Yeah, well, just because the music's the music, isn't it? I mean, I can turn the music up if you want, but I purposely keep the music down on stream because a lot of people like to listen to their own music. So, wish I'd be recording our cat earlier. We just came in from Rainbow Guys. TV was on, the light wasn't, and she appeared, eyes glowing, very odd. Yeah, they have really hence the name Cat's Eyes. They have really reflective eyes sometimes, don't they? It really freaks me out. I come home and see Oreo beaming at me. Oh, that's going to be tight. I think we'll just get away with it, and that'll have to be it. Oh, look at that. A lovely conservatoire. Yeah, I think that's turned out pretty well. I feel I want to go in and just maybe make the most of the height. Maybe that's why it's looking a little tall, is that we're not actually using the height to its full advantage. So now we know how big we can go. We might just be able to drop in a couple more of these palms. Alexander Palm, I think that's the one we've got there. Now it's on its own. Kapok tree, Jesus, it's pretty big. Dead swamp, no, too big. There's all these nice Brazil nut, jeez. They're nice, but they're a bit bulky. I mean, we could just go for a standard palm, one of the original palms. Where are they? Here, palm tree. Yeah, let's just go for this. Let's just go old school and stick one of these bad boys in there. There we go. Hello, John T. Hello, Zuberente. I'm sure I've not pronounced that correctly. Hang some vines and plants off the beams, John T. Oh, I don't know about that, because they're not meant to be beams. They're meant to be panes of glass. You know? There would never be stuff up there, really. There we go. That makes the whole thing look a little bit more... Yeah, that actually really has helped. Raven and Jungle Run were the two shows I always wanted to go on as a kid. Oh, I used to love Jungle Run. You're going to get a dog? Yeah, we are going to get a dog in Canada. Yeah, the reason we haven't got one now is because there's no point in getting one now until we get there settled. Why is there random animatronic outside? It's not random. Jess, this is the archer. The reason we put him down in builds is he's the same size as the guests in the game, so we can use him as a judge of scale without having to get guests over here. We can get rid of him now because this thing's massive, so he hasn't really helped. But yeah, there we go. We've got a pretty sweet conservatory there. I think that's pretty good. Let's get down here so we can get a screenshot. 10 to 9. That's just about right. Do you know what? Let's do it properly. Let's get the old Tegid cam on the go and build a proper one. Where's the roofs? Don't forget to light it. Oh, I always forget to light stuff. We're gonna have. There will be one video eventually that is literally just Jonty going around and doing all the lighting. Come on then. Traffic lights are on green, luckily. Parking one way. So yeah, all this is going to get shifted, I think. Please call the dog Digestives. Digestive. That's actually a good name for a dog. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? That's no worries, Matthew. Over here, in the distance, at Pinewood Manor, past all the pigeons for some reason, we built a conservatory. Have you ever visited Kew Garden? They have an amazing tropical greenhouse there. I haven't, no. Somebody else mentioned Kew Garden before, actually. Can we put the archer in the description, please? No, it's good. It's good that people are asking. They're interested. I like it. There we go. Look at that bad boy. Let's get a nice old screenshot there for the thumbnail. Beautiful. Crow and all. Okay, it's oh, we're over here now. It's not worth starting something else, so I'll tell you what, last couple of minutes we'll make the thumbnail quick on stream. You can see behind the scenes. Let's update the blueprint so we've got it still. Because like I say, we're building in an old version of the park here. So we're saving this as a blueprint. Update it. There we go. Done. Quit Planet Coaster. Okay. Jungle Run sounds a bit like Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was really good. It was like a kid's version of Crystal Maze, if you ever saw that. If it was a proper British park, there would be seagulls. Well, only at the coast. But yeah, seagulls would be good. We actually have loads of pigeons over here. How many kids were left in there? I used to think legs were going to get snapped off on the belly of the monk. Yeah, as it shut. It was always really close, wasn't it? It's probably made out of polystyrene or something, that thing was. Call your dog lunch. So you can say to somebody, I'm going to go and get lunch. And then when you walk back with the dog. Genius. Okay. Let's throw Photoshop up. When you move to Canada, is there any chance of two Planet Coaster videos a week? That would be cool. We may not be playing Planet Coaster by the time that comes around. We're not going for another year and a bit, and depending on the development cycle of Planet Coaster, it may just not be a thing on the channel anymore. I really don't know. But if it is, then yes, probably, yeah. Hopefully, as soon as I can go full time with YouTube, I will be doing more Planet Coaster stuff, as long as it's still viable. Will you make a water ride in this park? Yeah, definitely. Pinewood Thumb Live. That's what I want. There we go. That's all we made last week. Look, 2 hours and we made that. This week we made a whole conservatory. Anyway, good night, everyone. Congrats on the 140 quid. Sure, yeah, great, awesome. Thank you so much for all the donations. It really, really does help. It really does. Honestly, I can't thank you all enough. What do you use to edit your videos? Premiere Pro. Okay, show on this. Look at all these awesome screenshots I've got right back from the very beginning. The first ever screenshot I ever took, look at this, was if you sent a picture of this during beta, you could win a goodie bag. I didn't win. But yeah, look at that awful coaster I built there, Mine Train Coaster. Ugh, God, way back when. And that was the first screenshot for a video. Look at that. That's a good screenshot still. Yeah, all of these. That was my first proper build. Look at that. Oh, I bet some really great memories in here. Great memories of video game, isn't it? Look at that. That's dead artistic. Sometimes, look, I'm a pretty mean screenshotter, if I do say so myself. Every every now and again, I'll just get a dead good one. I'm so happy with. I should put them all onto a little folder, shouldn't I, for people to have a play around with? Because not always, but sometimes we do a mean screenshot. Look at that. Oh, I really enjoyed that pirate area of the park. Huh. Awesome stuff. Look at that woman's face. A little boy, actually, that is. Yeah, it was a little boy. The video was called Coaster McCoasty Face. I remember. Anyway, let's get this into here. Boop. Beautiful. And we'll just get rid of all those old screenshots. There we go. Bring you up a little bit so you're a bit better sized. Fantastic. And have a little fiddle with your levels. It's pretty good anyway, to be honest. We'll just make it pop a little. And then line it up a little. There we go. So the crow gets pride of place. And we'll save that. Because like, oh my god, a coaster. Yeah, exactly. Second photo you pulled up. Oh, was she enjoying herself, was she? I like to think she was. Oh, you might have got a little sneaky peek of something coming on the channel this week. Live stream. What's the date today? 27th of the 2nd, 18. Lovely. Save. And we're done. Yeah, look at this. Some good ones in here. There we go. Oh, there's the Gulpy. Hey, Gulpy. Yeah, it's ended pretty good. Looks a bit hench on the arms, but overall, pretty happy with it. There's that crazy ass cake that I built for the birthday, 1 year birthday. That was fun. We should go back to building some crazy stuff occasionally. That was good fun. You should have more rides to the park. Oh, tell me about it. We will be. Don't worry. We're moving into the 70s soon, so we can start building steel coasters. Reminiscing the old days. Oh, I know. All those years ago. A year. It was just a year. Right, I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I know it's a little short, but there's no point in starting anything else now, is there? Hey, what's up? Sorry, Sasha, we're just finishing. You're very welcome here, though. It will be going up as a video on demand afterwards if you've missed it. Please click the like button. It does carry over into the video. It really helps out the channel. I know I say that in every video. You wouldn't believe how much a like really does push the video for other people to see. So if you can do nothing else, people always say to me, oh, how can I support the video? I haven't got any money. I can't, just watch the videos. Watch the videos. Click like on the videos if you enjoy them. That's it. Rides in the theme park, unnecessary. Too true. I haven't built a ride in Pinewood Hills for about 15 episodes now. Thanks ever so much for watching, folks. It is always a pleasure being here every Tuesday. I hate it when I miss the streams because I really have such a great laugh with you guys chatting and really sort of getting involved with the community. It's so much fun. Have a great week. I'll see you in the videos through the week. If not, I will see you next Tuesday. Stay safe if the snow's bad out there. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Stay in if you need to. Make sure to make the video. I'm looking forward to hearing a song if it's coming. Who knows? And I'll see you next week, folks. Take care.